Warning, this podcast is not performed by a professional and therefore should not be taken serious unless you want these hands. This podcast contains mild language, several sensitive topics, and some off-the-wall comments. So please, for your safety and protection of your sanity, don't try this at home.
Are you ready?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Fuck with your boy. I didn't know how to start it. Alright. I didn't give you that good of an introduction last night, Monte. So, this is Monte G, special guest. You're a special guest now, since you didn't want to join us in the beginning.
Didn't want to.
MTG.
I wasn't able to.
You, shut up. I ain't gonna believe that.
Alright, you ain't put your mind to it.
Exactly.
First of all, I told you my phone was fucked up.
Mind over matter.
So he could make time, but you couldn't make time.
Mind over matter.
Your phone ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's matter.
Yes, it did. Because without my phone, you wasn't able to get in touch with me. And I wasn't able to get in touch with
Hey,
you.
we got the PlayStation app. You could have messaged me on
Oh,
PlayStation.
damn, y'all do got PlayStation.
You ain't go above and beyond.
Exactly.
You went with the effort.
He wasn't with it.
Nigga.
You
It's alright, whatever.
ain't bring the energy to the crew.
It's whatever. We understand. You got your little gas station job and you think you ain't gotta talk to nobody no more.
Alright.
Nigga, what?
Johnny,
Yeah.
bro,
I
what's
don't have time to talk to nobody.
Oh, but you had time to spit a diss track towards me, huh? Bro, I ain't forgot that. Bro, we was in the game chat. This man really...
Oh no, I thought you was talking about just like him freestyling.
He did.
Freestyling.
He did. We was in the game chat. Ain't heard from this man in like 2 weeks. Man come in the game chat with some real diss track.
Oh shit.
Dead ass. No, I'm finna diss this nigga.
Yo.
Sit right next to a fire diss track.
That's wild. You need to give me a game system. I
Got
felt
to.
dumb as hell trying to play last night. And I was like, dude, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing.
Gaming, bro, it's just it's a let out, bro. Like you just
Let out.
you just chill. Like you
Outlet.
damn fucked up.
It's alright, dog.
Need to get that damn PS5.
I want to get the PS5, but I gotta wait for that. I'm trying to get a new car because my little Honda ankle keep pushing it. You feel me?
I
So,
feel you.
but that's whatever. But
What's on the show? Freak, what's on the show, Reek? What's on the show?
oh no, I kind of like made this little bullshit list at work, but that was more so because even last night I wasn't prepared. That's more the reason why I wasn't upset that you didn't come over, because I was just like, dude,
So you had to
what the
let
fuck do I even talk about?
you had to let y'all know I flaked, huh? That's wild.
Well, I mean, we just got into Monte about not coming from the first episode on, so I mean,
Hey, I missed one. I called a sick day.
shit, we just got on his ass about that. You go ahead and take your little
Hey, well, one
Good
day,
criticism.
one day, boss. One day, I'll be here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On time, right on time.
So, anyways, did you hear about Lil Baby cheating?
That is like, yes, but then they put there's.
I don't want to laugh because it's not funny, but like, did you see the porn star?
What do you mean it's not funny? Shit's hilarious.
That ain't fun. To get cheated on isn't hilarious. I'm not gonna say that. But did you see the porn star?
You see my face? Bruh, I'm not saying, me and you get cheated on, and that's one thing. It's not like she ain't know he been cheating on her. She okay with it, they cool with it. It's not cheating no more. That shit like, go do that, baby, come back later.
Okay, then that's her dumbness.
So why can't I laugh at stupidity? I had a coach in high school. He said the difference between ignorance and stupidity. Ignorance is not knowing better and doing wrong. Stupidity is knowing better and still doing it. For example, if you see a red stove, you a 5-year-old kid, you don't know red mean hot, bad. You touch it, that's ignorance. You your age now, you put your hand on that stove, that's stupid. She's still with them. Hey, they happy, it's still funny to me. Now what made it even funnier was I seen this picture go around. The shorty that he apparently had cheated on with her,
The porn star.
what the fuck's her name? London Tips?
London. Miss London. Well, I mean, that's the thing is like,
Ain't
I
that
know.
sweet light though? London Tipton.
Yeah.
Yo, facts.
I know who the porn star is, but that's just from watching porn and scrolling and seeing, oh, Miss London, whatever, you know.
Never seen her.
Oh, well, that's the thing. I'm not a fan of her. So
I've never seen it.
I like big bitches.
We know
I like
you
the
like the
big
big bitches. We know that.
yeah, why we gotta call them? Why we gotta call them that?
Right?
The term is BBW. BBW.
Hey, he said it. I just followed suit. I guess I could have been a better person to corrected it, but I'm not. So we ain't doing that here.
I feel like this. He could have definitely chose a better looking porn star.
It don't matter. What do he care about looks? He just wanted his dick right. He got his wife, and she cool with that nigga smashing other shorties. Apparently.
It's just still
That shit funny to me. When they had a picture of her, and she was looking at the pose back look jump, and dog, I laughed.
Porn star, right?
Yeah. And I laughed, bro, because the niggas was ragging her like, yo, please don't let this be the shorty jump. And I didn't even see her at first. Like, when I was scrolling, it was just her booty straight there. And I looked up, and...
Oh, yeah, she looks terrible.
Bro.
Well, to me, she does.
Hey.
But
Shorty-
if you that famous, and
Shorty
you
like
got
gorilla.
that much money, why would you choose that?
Why not?
Why not?
Why
Of
not?
any porn star you could choose from.
Maybe
know
you
they're
can't
gonna
get
be
the other
down
porn
for it.
stars.
Why wouldn't you?
well, first of all, I want to see what this porn star like.
I mean, I'm just saying, maybe he couldn't. Maybe old Pinky won in the neighborhood.
Pink? Fuck no. Get somebody like... I would definitely get Tiana Trump.
Maybe she won in the neighborhood. I think she would be down for it. Maybe she won in the neighborhood. Maybe she wasn't available.
She could be in the neighborhood.
Hey, in a matter of
She'd be
hours.
She'd be down to come to the neighborhood.
In a matter of hours, but he wanted it in. It's his pussy. He wanted down.
Ah, shit. That's... Nah.
Hey, look.
It's so toxic. Well, it's toxic and it's also... Because the girl, I think she was the one who put it out there. That they
London?
Yeah.
Yeah, London snitched like that, like clout.
Well, okay, that's not toxic, but I mean that's kind of toxic. But what would you expect from a porn star?
I mean, I don't expect nothing. I don't expect nothing from
You
none of
know
these
she
people.
doesn't give a fuck.
I expect her to fuck for money. Not calling her a prostitute, but you know that's her job. I expect that nigga now with his history to cheat. And I expect Jada with her history to be like, it's okay, baby, come back. Because these are the things I've seen.
Well, yeah,
So, these are my expectations have been met.
I've definitely always thought, like, if you're a cheater, that's something that's kind of like within. Do you get what I'm saying? Almost like how some people just have nothing but love to give.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just within them to, show love regardless of how they get treated necessarily. That's just how they are. That's just who they are as people. But then,
Yeah, that's her. That's her.
I mean, okay, body wise, yes.
Let me see
All
one
right.
more time. That's kind of wild, bro. Like, Shorty face remind me of the bear with the smart brain cartoon, bro.
What the fuck is that?
You remember that John that was on Bro, that ain't her too, is it?
Let me see it.
Bro, Shorty look like she put on like,
I don't know.
bro, like,
Why they didn't have no like regular pictures? Why you keep showing like nudes?
cause that's what the fuck she do.
I
That's
mean,
her
okay,
job.
yeah, I know. I know that's what she does, but I know they got like a regular picture.
Is that a regular picture of you?
I can't see her face. I
Let me
can't see
see.
that.
What's the regular picture you got? You can't see her face, her in a lingerie, whatever. Alright, but
Anyways, but like I was saying, if you're a cheater, that's within who you are as a person.
Yes.
It's the same with just giving too much love. Like, there's some people who, okay, maybe they'll cheat once and they'll realize because guilt will eat up a lot of people. But then there are people who will cheat. And I'll always say, like, if you will cheat and will continuously do it, then that has to be something within yourself that it's not even like, you have to be really content with yourself, I feel like, to do that to somebody. I think that's her. I don't.
That's her.
We're not on that no more. I don't care. But damn, you made me lose track of thought.
yeah, if you're a cheater, you gotta be content with yourself as a
I
person.
had to get my hand placement back right. If you're a cheater and you're like really content with your, or if you are a cheater, a habitual cheater, you have to be very content with yourself. To do that, first of all, to someone that you claim that you love.
They got kids together?
I don't think.
So all his kids are from previous women. I know he got kids.
Probably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I'd have to look into that, but
I
How long do you think this dude lasted though?
I'm gonna ignore that one.
Like, bro, you going this porn star? Like,
I mean, I don't think that they. Well, I don't know, dude. That'd be dangerous, fucking a porn star.
Well, all right. It's something for a time, but that man fucked other bad bitches too. You know, he like
wait,
I
he
said,
paid for this?
$6K. $6K.
Wow.
That was on her Twitter. She said she's $6K richer.
Nah, not for her.
For just one time?
Who knows?
That's
Who
chump
gives
money.
a fuck? That doesn't matter. Not for her.
$6K chump money to these dudes, man. You hear about
That is true.
you hear about the stories Wayne when he had him on his tour bus. Wayne just
No.
Shorty's talking about they get on the bus with Wayne. They coming out with stacks.
I mean, I would believe it. I would believe so.
Let me tell you something. If I get on Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion's bus, and I come out with stacks, think I done did everything under the book, under the sun.
Everything.
I mean, I done wrote a new 50 Shades of Grey.
I don't know though.
Hey,
50 Shades of Dick.
But I mean, still though. Okay, that's that girl's dumbness.
Alright, my bad.
what girl dumbness? We talking about the porn star.
No, the
Jada?
Yeah, that's her dumbness for. I mean, first of all, it's very embarrassing to, be on the shit end of the stick of somebody getting exposed.
At this point, she just got to come out and say, look, I don't care if he out here effing shorties. That's my man. I know where he coming home and where the money coming to. At this point,
Nah.
that's the only
You
way.
sound so stupid.
I mean, she
That's
sounds
the
so stupid.
only-
That's how she sounds.
That's
Well, okay,
that's it.
obviously, when she just chooses to stay, that's what it looks like.
You don't believe in open relationships?
I believe in it, but it's so stupid. Just be
It is.
single.
It is, but people
Why?
like that shit. They
Why?
Is relationship only sex? Is that all a relationship is?
Would you be in an open relationship?
I ain't been in a single relationship yet, so we in a whole different
Nah.
boat.
I could never.
Nah, B.
I mean, here's my thing. If I don't have a problem with people in open relationships, I don't have a problem with people who want to be, committed to only each other. But if you're in an open relationship, then she not losing nothing. Oh, Shorty took care of him tonight. He coming home. She got $6K, but I got $2 million. All right.
It's just gonna be niggas talking about you. I mean, that's all.
You got $6K, but I got the Lambo SUV in my name. Like, she took that man's money and then got him PS5s.
I mean, I guess if you put it that way, but that's just looking at it from a completely different standpoint. I'm talking about just...
yeah, from our standpoint, we're looking at her like, oh, she's stupid. This nigga keep cheating on her. She should have been left on.
Yeah, so why are you...
But from her standpoint,
Well,
why
we're talking
leave
about, like, an open relationship, right?
right?
As if, what if they're in one?
Yeah, what if they're one? It looks like from outside in, that's what it's starting to look like to me.
Could be. But I don't approve of open relationship. But I don't know. I'm a hard person to impress. Like, I just got done talking to a girl that, would tell me that she was bi, but I never seen her,
With
do
shorties.
anything with you. Yeah.
All right.
But still, even just like that dynamic is just like, okay, so when you think about it, it sounds stupid, but now do I have to worry about a woman? Then, because I'll be damned if I ever come home and I see a stud in my bed.
Oh yeah, stud. I was about to say, ain't nothing wrong with that about a stud.
What if you come home and
Boy.
you see her being the stud?
Well, I mean, it's still gonna be over. Well, okay, here's the thing. I can't get involved with said girl, right?
Huh?
Well, if it's a stud, I don't want to get involved. I'm like, okay, if she's
No, what
if
if
she's at
stud?
home
Yo,
and she's
You wouldn't want to.
No, fuck
you're not
no.
smashing your girl with another girl.
with a stud,
Hey,
no, get out, get out.
hey, by all means. Anyway, just to be on a note, like, he ain't cheating in a hotel. I don't never want to come home to my house or our house
You said he did?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an hotel. She said.
Oh.
I don't ever want to come home to my house or our house. Like it's in, like let's say we're married, it's on our name, and you got that man in our bed.
Yeah.
Like if I'm coming over
Well,
your house
okay,
to surprise you,
Yeah,
and you got another nigga in there, and I'm just gonna leave then. But if I come
You're
home,
just gonna leave.
but if I come home and it's
Yeah.
my house, my bed, and you know I came off at work,
Nah.
and I'm coming home, and I might have to air out the gun. And just it's just what it might have to be.
If I come over to surprise you and I see another nigga, it's gonna be a surprise, all right?
Hey.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what. Nah, but I mean, not even that though. But the girl obviously has to know that she doesn't have really any weight over him. You know what I'm saying? The Jada.
What you mean have no weight over him?
Like he's still gonna be Lil Baby, regardless of whether or not he's with
She's
her.
in the picture.
Yeah. So she is. I feel like it's more of her just playing her role, and it's not necessarily. I don't think it's necessarily they or she likes the open relationship thing. I don't want to say that because I don't know the girl personally, but maybe she just plays her role.
See, here's my thing about that. You say play a role. Shorty, not even from Baby, London, tweeted out talking about she said I never had a nigga beat me to the bed before. That nigga went there just for a nut, threw the 6 stacks on her and then left. I seriously think he really do love Jada, but he's just a horny nigga.
Nah, bro. If you cheat, you don't love him.
I don't know, man. I don't feel like sex is the relationship. Like I'm not gonna say if I get in a relationship,
the connection and the vibe that you get.
I was about to say that's where I feel like sex would come into play.
I feel you, but I'm just saying, like, you know,
sex is really just like a plus.
It really is. You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
it
you
should
can have sex
be
with
in your
anybody.
relationship.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And that's why I feel like it probably isn't looked at as intense as it should be, talking about cheating. But I don't know. I don't know any guys who, like, when they think about their girl cheating, look at it lightly or can look at it. Even guys in maybe open relationships, you know, it's like they still have to like somewhat approve of whatever guy or
I know a dude in an open relationship.
A open relationship.
Yeah.
I know what you meant.
You will stop calling me out on my mess up.
It's alright.
Anyway, I know a guy in a open relationship, and short wild. It's wild. The stories be wild, like really wild. And I'm like, man, couldn't be me.
You know what else though? You gotta think a lot of times, like when guys get caught up, just the regular, works every day, 9 to 5 job guy. When he gets caught up cheating, it's most of the time when he's at work or just like somewhere that the girl isn't at that very moment. You know what I'm saying? And then not even that, but you don't have all this money that you can just like be like, oh, I don't need this girl. You kind of do need that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
me and my brother talked about it. And the worst thing I hate seeing now is it be niggas who ain't got shit in their name fucking with these girls who basically they backbone and then you cheat on them. And I'm like, bro, you stupid. You just got kicked out of a house. You lost. Not only did you lose a girl, you lost a roof. You lost comfort.
Yeah, I saw this video of this girl catching this guy walking with another girl on the street, and she made him take off everything that she bought him. And by the end of the video, this dude was walking around in just his socks, and in his underwear too.
Let me tell you something. Ain't no way I'd take nothing off.
Oh yeah, in that moment, you're not gonna embarrass me like that. You're just gonna have to, like, she was trying to threaten that she was gonna call like her brother or somebody. I don't know, but
he was scared, wasn't he?
Right,
I mean, yeah, I was about to say in that moment, okay.
Like, please, not your brother.
And he gonna have to catch me later.
Or okay, if it was somebody that I know is about that shit, and say if the guy in the video wasn't about it, I would have had to, you know what I'm saying, hold my ground in that moment. But
hey, you got to catch you later.
My next move may have been to her apartment to drop all the clothes off. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Facts. But in that moment,
you might find it all folded up outside the door, but you're gonna have a little note. Please don't whoop my ass.
Well, then got caught walking with another girl.
But he might.
Yeah, and the girl just like, I mean,
he definitely lost both girls that day.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, obviously he lost the first girl, or no, actually. Yeah, she had to have caught him in that moment, like cheating, or yeah, he's probably cheating. So yeah.
He thought he
Niggas
felt
are
guilty.
stupid.
That's why. He
But
took
my
his
thing
clothes
is, I kind of, and this isn't like anything to brag about necessarily, but I've never cheated. But that's also something you don't need a reward for. You know what I'm saying? And that's not something that you should get. You know, oh, you never cheated before? Congratulations, you're a good person. But it's like, I mean, what can you necessarily do about somebody who cheats? In another, sense, it's kind of like, okay, we say whatever about Jada. She's sitting a lot better than all of us.
Hey, that's why I said, hey, let that nigga do what he do.
I mean,
Like
I'm still not going to agree with that.
London got $6K. She got that Lambo SUV. You telling me?
What the fuck is that?
Okay.
Oh, hell.
You telling me if you with Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki, Cardi, and they go out and do whatever,
Who is Nicki Cardi?
like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
Oh, Nicki Cardi. Oh, okay. Nicki and Cardi. Okay.
So you go out there and you're dating one of them. Like you're like
Oh, I would be terrified.
you're the trophy. You're the trophy, right? So like you're the one that goes out to these the red carpets. You're the one that goes out all these but you're living a good life and she's stepping out. What you doing?
You said she's living
Like,
a good life?
No, you're living a good life because of her. Like they're basically paying all your bills, all your debt. You went from you talking about you need a new car.
They're showing you off.
Yeah, you're the trophy. You're at all the functions, but she went out and she had sex with X dude or yada yada. What you gonna do? You got used to a lifestyle now, right?
Oh, no.
You got used to lifestyle. You talking about you need.
Baby, can we please just talk?
Hey, that's what she want to do though.
Come on, you ain't got to do that too.
You talking about you need a new car. You go from that to a Lambo.
Well, hopefully the guy would look better. Like, I definitely think that Jada looks better than Miss London.
It's not
London
about
is just-
looks. That man went there for a nut.
You got one chance to get with a badass porn star, and you got to be thinking that shit, like, somebody is going to find out.
Why has he got one chance? He didn't care.
He doesn't have, I'm not saying that he has one chance, but I'm saying you're going to, have whatever image on your.
He already had the image.
He probably already had it, but he didn't need this shit. He didn't need this certain situation right now.
Why not?
I don't know.
That nigga already been a cheater. Nigga, he's not like.
Well, I mean, that just goes back to what I'm saying. That shit's within you.
Yeah, he's
If you are a
he's
cheater,
already
you'll definitely
been,
do it again.
Yeah, he's already been in that. He's probably gonna be in it again. This is just his imagery now. Ooh, it's whatever. She gonna stay with him. He gonna stay with her. He like, hey baby, I was in Atlanta. I don't know where they stay at. Let's say they stay in Cali. He's like, hey baby, I was in Atlanta and I smashed, god dang whoever. I was at Diamonds of Atlanta, the strip club, and it was like, oh, and we was doing this. Okay, baby, come here, lay up with me, and he do it. She living a good style.
I guess so. I fucking guess so.
Let me tell you what. Let me be the trophy man. Oh, she go out and do yada yada. I'm cool, cause I don't know if I go back to working 12-hour shifts, dog.
I mean,
I can't do it. I already got a taste of the good life. They were like, oh, you a simp. No, you broke.
and at least you get to say that you're still
Yeah.
smashing.
Like, bro.
You're just kind of one of the many men that are smashing.
Hey.
But just think, like, how would you not get your feelings involved with that? Just imagine getting into an argument with her, like, right before, like, getting into an argument with Meg Thee Stallion right before she goes on tour or something. Ooh, she about to do some shit, boy.
Here's the thing, though. You think Jada cheated? You think Jada was completely faithful, always faithful, never done it?
That might be a risk. Because what if she cheats and he's
It's
just
life,
like,
yeah, it's
hey,
not.
yo.
That's
What you
see,
think
that's
this
different
is?
then. See, so I don't know anymore. But so maybe she is just playing her role. She playing it damn well. But then I think you talking about you argue with Megan Thee Stallion. Hey, argue with Megan Thee Stallion. She go out, she do what she do. She come back and she bring me whatever. Like, oh hey babe, I'm sorry we got to argue. Not even that, but because I don't think women apologize. No, I'm sorry.
Damn.
But
Some do.
yeah, facts. But I'm talking about, like, in general. I'm just saying, like, if I'm in that situation, I don't know if I can just throw away the lifestyle over sex. Let's say everything else is good. Let's just say, we good. We still having sex. We're good. We're chilling. Whatever. When we're together, it's always jokes. We're always having a fun time. Why am I just going to be like, all right, well, she stepped out. But me personally, right now, leave 12 hours, get this lavish lifestyle, and then she's like, oh, I had sex with this. And it's like, oh, you did? I'm done with you. And go back to work in 12?
Why can't she just make her own money and just have her own way? Because the way it seems,
you mean like Jada?
Yeah, because the way it seems is just like she's so dependent upon him.
She definitely should have like used his name to boost herself up.
Yeah,
definitely
I was about to say because that's what a lot of females have done.
Definitely should have.
Like used Amber Rose. She was never really famous for anything.
None of them were.
Yeah.
Black China.
What's the one girl everybody says she looks like Jigsaw from the movie Saw?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it Kim?
Ari.
Fuck. I know what you're talking about. Well, she would what's his name now?
Moneybag.
Yeah. Wasn't she with the old dude before? The boxer? Javante Davis? I think she was, but whatever. The only woman that I respect. Now, I ain't got no problem with those women. Live your life, you succeeded. Congratulations. But the only woman that I actually like, it's not like a respect thing, but I like her, is Kim K. Because when you gotta remember, Kim K, she put that family on her back.
Who would have thought?
That's disrespectful. That's so disrespectful.
This bitch died. That is wild.
I think you got a button for that.
He made, but I did it.
I'm about to see anyways. Think of shit. How much you recorded at least? Fuck, dude. So that means I'm gonna have to go another week just recording this damn audio version. What? What'd you do? You did something stupid, didn't you?
Yes.
What?
This nigga marked my face.
Maybe Jordan's right. Maybe you are too aggressive. maybe you need to, damn.
I grew up with this nigga. Yes, he's too aggressive.
That is false.
We all kinda did, but that ain't the case.
Look, man, I think it's energy. That's all it is. I think y'all some soft ass.
Alright. Talk.
Talk about food, because I'm starving.
Me too.
John Jacob, you know how I'm Snoops?
Shit.
Your name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people.
Oh man. So Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul.
Exhibition.
What?
Do you know who Logan Paul is?
Yeah, the nigga from Vine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, repeat that again?
Him and Floyd Mayweather are about to fight.
You mean Logan's about to die in the ring? On live television?
I mean, if you want to look at it that way, then.
He's not gonna die.
Yeah, because Floyd is definitely doing it for the money.
He always does it for the money. Floyd Mayweather has 50 wins and 26 knockouts. Back in his career heyday, he used to knock people out because he was great. He learned that the way to make money, don't get hit. So he goes 7 rounds in a fight. The longer a round goes,
how you think this round? I mean, how you think this fight?
He gonna drag it out. They can go in there. They can go in there tomorrow.
He's gonna get both of them paid.
Yeah, he's gonna get them both paid, just like what he did with Conor. Conor got his most money on the check when he fought Floyd.
Do you get more money
the longer the fight goes? Well, that's box like the regular boxing. I don't know how they're gonna do this exhibition one, but I assume if he has
I'm sorry. I'm still pissed off about that damn camera. That's why I'm so quiet right now. 'Cause I was thinking like I was over here.
So yeah, I do think if it's a 7-round fight, it's gonna go 7 rounds. He's gonna beat him with the scorecard. He may TKO him, but Logan Paul, I don't care if they step in the ring tomorrow. You know, I don't know what Floyd been doing, but if they step in the ring tomorrow, Logan Paul couldn't hit that man.
No, go ahead.
He's not gonna be able to hit him. Like Logan Paul knows this is a money one. I don't think he's stepping in the ring. They can step in the ring. I think Logan Paul's like 6'2". I want to say he's like 6'2". Like,
well, he lost to the KSI dude.
Yeah, I think he's 6'2", 189 when he fought that one, not 191.
Shit.
And Floyd about 5'5", 5'6", like 150, 155, somewhere around that area. But even at those weights and that height, he still can step in there, and Logan Paul is just not going to hit him. He's just, you know, no decisive hits, to say the least. Like, he may get a hit, but like it's going to something like Floyd will let you hit him. And it's because if great fighters like Manny Pacquiao and Triple G couldn't hit him, Logan Paul ain't got a shot in the world.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
That man Triple G said it's like fighting a ghost. That's the most highest praise I can think a boxer can give someone.
Well, my thing is, I mean, going back to what I've been talking about these celebrities just needing to, like, stay out of the boxing ring. Go do a celebrity basketball game. You know, they got that every year during All-Star Weekend.
I like the fighting.
For what?
They just have some beef you want to scrap
Dude,
out.
that's such a... Think about being a hard-working boxer. You know you will never fight Floyd Mayweather. That's your idol, you know? But this YouTube star who is 0-1, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, he's 0-1-1 if I'm not mistaken. They tied the first one, and then KSI got him the second one.
Tie means that you got your ass whooped somewhat. But anyways, this fighter who is 0-1, I'm just gonna say that he's 0-1. I mean, that is very disrespectful to a lot of fighters, and that's a huge slap in the face to a lot of fighters. You think about everybody who's on the undercard, everybody who's on the prelim, everybody who
I don't think so. Because if you think about it, like Floyd Mayweather is not going to come out now and try to fight Errol Spence Jr.,
right.
Gervonta. No, even with the money being right, I think he knows me right now cannot take Errol Spence Jr., Gervonta Davis, or even Ryan Garcia. These guys are young in their prime, and I think he knows this.
Fuck that. They need to set up like, if they're gonna do shit like this, they need to set up like some super like freak ass fight, like main event Mike Tyson and Devontae Wilder.
No, Wilder would kill that man.
Oh shit!
Wilder would kill that man.
I would just want to see it just because I would definitely want to see it. Both of them in their prime. Mike Tyson would definitely fuck him up.
In his prime, yeah, no doubt. Mike Tyson in prime winning. My thing is though, I like the celebrity fights, but I don't want to see Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul celebrity fight. I want to see Logan Paul versus Russell Westbrook celebrity fight because Russell Westbrook actually in the gym. Like even when he was playing at OKC, that's what they said he did to get out of stress. Went to the gym. When he went to Houston, he took everybody to the gym. He's really in the gym.
You know, Wiz Khalifa trains too.
Yeah, so I would like to see actual celebrity.
Far too high before the fight.
MGK versus Wiz.
I would pay to see that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would like to see legit celebrities fight in the ring. You know, sometimes you might have a little beef. Like what if Jeezy and Gucci say, let's just throw the gloves on, and they got in the ring.
That would end up. Have you ever seen Kimbo Slice versus Dada 5000?
I think so.
That is probably. Please, actually, I'll show it to you right now. This is the worst fight that has probably ever. Well, this wasn't a boxing match. This is a MMA fight.
Was this in the UFC?
No, God no.
Oh,
it's in Bellator.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna type in Dada.
But yeah, like I would actually like to see legit fights, like Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul. God, I'm still upset he lost. I don't think that man trained at all.
Well, I mean, he was in the gym training.
I think he really thought his athleticism was going to carry him. I don't think he was in the gym. I don't think he was taking the hits.
Well, that was his biggest thing anyways, was that Jake Paul never fought an actual athlete. And if you think about it, it's kind of stupid because Jake Paul doesn't really have a boxing career.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that could have all just been money. I don't know how much money Nate Robinson needs necessarily.
You know who needs this scrapped? You know, a fight I want to see. And I'm not talking about, hey, let's match weights. No, I'm talking about you got to see him in the streets type fight.
Who?
LeBron James versus Kobe Covington. Did you see what that man said after Jake Paul beat Nate Robinson?
Posted in the chat in there.
I ain't do that.
Oh, somebody posted
Yeah,
it.
it was ridiculous. That man sat there and said he would body, something like he would body that man.
Well, I definitely doubt that. You got to think. I mean, LeBron James, he may be a basketball player, but he's just a freak athlete, dude. Not even that, but he's probably. I'm pretty sure he's definitely a lot bigger than Kobe Covington.
He is.
So
LeBron James like 6'7", 245.
This is the fight.
What's his reach?
Probably 6'7" ish.
Yeah.
LeBron James probably got his regular reach, maybe if not more.
That would be like. I
And
feel
Kobe
like that would
Covington, I don't think he's like 5'10".
Well, that would be like you wouldn't.
That nigga sucks.
Bro, literally, and this is like the only good thing about the fight. They're like, done. Look at this, dude. Fuck it. He can't take it.
I remember
Fuck,
that.
somebody give me some water. Dare it.
Hey, bro, he took a good shot right there. He was really just holding to dude's body.
Thanks. He just hold on to his shorts. But did you know that they both lost the fight basically because it got ruled a DQ because they both just like passed out at the very end.
That's wild.
And I think that's like, is that the only? That may have been the only replay that they had. I mean, that was really all you needed to see from the fight. But okay, when you do fights like that, obviously Nate Robinson was not ready for that fight. Okay, even in this fight right here, Kimbo Slice, both of them are known in the MMA world, but they weren't ready for this fight. Physically, they looked huge, but conditioning-wise, they looked absolutely horrible. Look, it said they were in critical condition, and his heart stopped. Or Dada 5000, his heart stopped. Do you know how fucking out of shape you gotta be? In 15 minutes, you can't defend yourself. I mean, I don't know, man. But then again, I'm not an MMA fighter. I only say this from a wrestling standpoint. And 7 minutes doesn't seem like... Huh?
Motherfuckers throwing some weak ass punches.
Well, you know that... I mean, obviously, if they're dying like that, their punches weren't, up to par.
He's still not taking a hit from him.
Oh, yeah, most definitely not.
If they drained with no stamina, I'm not gonna get hit, fuck. That nigga
Well,
going
okay,
down.
the thing with the whole, what I'm trying to get at with the whole Nate Robinson thing is you should not, just because you can hit a mid, just because you can hit a bag, that doesn't mean that you're ready to go out there and fight on a pretty big stage. Well, I don't know how big that stage was, the whole Triller thing. Like, obviously it became...
It was a big stage only because of COVID. There's nothing else going on.
Well, it was a big stage more so because of the Tyson fight.
Well, yes, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's only really, like, we have no basketball. Football's really
Not
much...
anymore, at least.
Well, basketball's not coming back until the 22nd. When it already had been started. So, there's no really sport activity really going on. You can't go to these games. And everything's been delayed or slowed down. We keep having these reschedules of games. So,
I mean, I get what you're saying, but still.
These fights are only happening, actually, because of COVID. It's like, give people something they want to watch.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of things that are going on right now. I know that there are, like, a lot of people, even in the wrestling community, who are just making up these, like, little bullshit, like, dream team matches. And they're kind of doing it that way. But, I don't know. Still, I don't think that it's a good idea to have that Mayweather and Logan Paul fight. I don't really want to watch that.
I do.
I don't.
Seeing Mayweather in the ring is...
I mean, I'm pretty sure
magical.
I'm definitely going to watch it, and hopefully I'm able to do a podcast during it. But I don't see myself being as hyped for that fight as I was for Tyson and Roy Jones Jr.
I mean, no, without a doubt, because that was like a legitimate fight. If you show me a Mayweather versus... I can't think of another, like, retired-esque fighter to put him in the ring with. Like, you show me Mayweather versus, Forrest Griffin from UFC in a boxing match.
Well, okay, that's the thing. If they kept doing these cross promotion fights, then that would be great. But you got to look at it this way: they're not letting celebrities get into MMA cage or get into an octagon and just have at it. It kind of doesn't give the sport of boxing any more respect, than it probably already is losing. Trying to have all these celebrity fights when all you're doing is just giving these guys big cash grabs, but nobody's gravitating towards your sport. Actually, it's just you're giving these guys fights because you know that it's going to make a shit ton of money.
How much money do you think Nate Robinson and Jake Paul made for that fight?
I don't know. I don't think it was enough for Nate Robinson to go out there and get.
I don't think it was anything. I think that man really fought for his pride and he lost it. But that's one thing. But I don't. They're
like $600.
If that's it, it's whatever.
Well, the thing is this. Okay, even in the UFC, you see like huge fights, like guys moving to different divisions and challenging whoever the champion is. But at least that's still within that promotion. It's not like, oh, we're taking Kobe Covington and putting him up against LeBron James. LeBron James would probably murder him.
And I want to see it.
That would be stupid, though.
I don't care.
I don't think Dana White would.
Hey, you shouldn't talk that shit unless you can walk that walk.
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure...
all I'm saying is that man wouldn't say to LeBron James' face.
I'm pretty sure the sport of boxing has a lot more leniency than MMA.
I'm pretty sure
also
MMA
there's so much shit there's so much shit that goes into MMA to where boxing just seems like the safer alternative. Because God forbid, they got into a cage and Nate Robinson was to have gotten head kicked or something, he would have been fucked up.
How do you know he wouldn't have done better?
Oh, he probably would have. Because if you pay attention to the beginning of the fight, I mean, he was trying to... they was like getting clinched up the entire time. And it was more so Nate Robinson who just couldn't find his range and, kept just like locking up with him.
That man was scared.
Well, I don't think it was that, but he would have definitely went for like a slam or something. If it was just like a street fight, you could have definitely, just by how he wrapped around his body, he was definitely at least thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, Jake Paul got the longer reach, and then Jake Paul was keeping him at a distance, so he was afraid to stay up close because he didn't want to get hit.
Still, I don't like these little bullshit fights. But
hey,
that's all I got for this week.
If it was a good fight, I wouldn't care. Like Nate Robinson and Jake Paul don't care. You tell me Kobe Covington versus LeBron James, I want it. You tell me Mayweather versus retired UFC fighter recently. If you told me Mayweather versus Anderson Silva in a boxing ring,
well, they're far too different in like weight.
Hey, that's what they're about to fight now. How much does Anderson Silva weigh?
I don't know. Probably closer to 200, if not over 200.
Logan weighs like 191. That's when he fought KSI at.
So fucking dumb.
And they're about to fight, and he's about. I don't think they're gonna meet at a weight. I think it's an exhibition match. So I think they're just gonna go in there and fight.
Like I said, I feel like this hurts the sport of boxing more than anything, and that's all I got to say about that.
I don't think it hurts nor helps.
Rock versus Kevin Hart.
That would be the dumb
Rock
celebrity fight.
LeBron James.
I don't want to watch that.
That would be a good one.
When I see celebrity fights, I want to see actual turmoil. Like, I don't want you to come out here and like, yo, we're doing this for the sport. No, I want to see. I just want to see you really.
I would definitely see that. Want to see that.
What?
The Rock versus Terry Crews.
I would want to see that. That would be a good one. I would. But I don't want you to come out here and we got good blood. We're just doing this so you have something to watch. That what I think would be detrimental to the sport. I think if you tell me LeBron James versus Kobe Covington in a UFC ring, or not UFC, let's do boxing, because I don't think LeBron James got a single round game. His stand game probably weak as hell as it already is, but I just feel like with his size and speed, I feel like he'll still do all right. And get in the gym, especially they get in the ring right now. Cause like I said, I don't think Kobe Covington is nothing but 5'10", and LeBron 6'7", 240.
This nigga going wild over here.
He always go wild.
I heard it sound like
Dog, I don't know what the hell he be doing. But like, you let me turn the speaker on, he'd start blasting whatever the fuck up there.
That nigga one up you, dog.
Bro, dead ass all the time. The other night I had to use my broom and bang the fucking ceiling.
Did you really?
Yeah, bro. Nah, it was too late, first of all, and I had to be at FedEx. And I was like, this nigga ain't about to keep me up with this shit.
Damn.
I was already in a badass mood, too. Anyways, y'all ready to be done with this?
Yes, sir.
Alright, episode 7. Fuck with your boy.